Give all praise Yahweh Kakadash. This relates to news. Honors to men in truthful and down relate truth and knowledge. So we know truth and knowledge. Have the ability to learn the truth and knowledge. Ready to top news. Top prosecutor resignations over the DOJ directive. Extraordinary or any level, attorney says. Then you also have the end to illegal immigration crisis. Governor DeSantis wants to sign hard lines relating to new crackdowns relating to immigration, illegal immigration. So what that means, intensive relating to immigration, illegals. This is 3 hours ago. This is Forbes breaking. So he's following off the hard policies of Trump. You know what I mean? Trump holds a conference after signing orders on reciprocal tariffs, which means if they tax you, we tax you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So that's reciprocal. It means the return. You know what I mean? RFK, which is Robert Fitzgerald Kennedy Jr., confirmed as the health secretary. You also have Tulsi Gabbard as the national security secretary. She was confirmed. Trump signs a plan of reciprocal tariffs on U.S. trading partners such as what? Mexico, Canada, etc., ushering in economical uncertainty now. So the allies are going to begin slowly, incrementally to turn on U.S., man. U.S. is going to be eventually an isolationist. They're going to be isolated even from their own allies, man. Federal employees layoff begins educational department. These are reports. You also Watchers Guru report India dumping U.S. dollars, a lot of U.S. dollars. You have, like I said on yesterday's report, Cuba, and perhaps Cuba joining BRICS, possibly Jamaica on its way to join BRICS. You know what I mean? Like 9 other nations that were joining in BRICS between last year, like the fall of last year, October. You have, which means you're seeing the growth of the related to the BRICS and the nations that's going to be banned to that. You know what I mean? Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. And also something with South Africa rejecting related to Trump's proposal. I see now in the report they rejected or something. You have also relating to South Africans saying we're not leaving. That's a message to Trump from them. You have here we go. So it's going to leave economical uncertainty. You know what I mean? Our plans are radical transparency. So they're radically going to be transparent. Transparency goes to being clear, and with no clear and with no everything in the open, in a matter of speaking. Rainy weather prompt evacuation eastern fire burn area. Lead us out in California. You have wacky weather across the country. Kansas City, Maryland, different places, snow, different areas of parts of the country. You know what I mean? They were showing that a few days ago. Mexico threatens to sue Google over the Gulf American name on the maps. So Gulf of Mexico has been changed to Gulf of America, man. It don't even sound, what I mean? Sounds weird. But scripture talks about, let me get it real quick. Psalms 49 and 11. Their inward thoughts is that their houses will continue forever. The inward thoughts goes to their imaginations, which goes to their thoughts, which is their mind. And their houses shall continue forever. That our houses is part of their rulership. Goes to their rulership. And their dwelling places to all generations. And they call their lands after their own names. So they're going to call these dwelling places, the places they take over, after their own names. Armingo Vespucci, America, for the namesakes of America. What's the other one? Leonardo Africo-Sippicanus, which is a Roman general named after the sakes of America, Africa, Shalak. You know what I mean? He fought in the first and second Punic Wars against Hannibal. That's what that goes to. Scipio Africanus. You know what I mean? Related to that's Africa being named after him. So the places they take over, they name them after themselves. That's Psalms 49 and 11. Gulf of Mexico, Gulf of America, man. So, they take it over, and they name it after themselves. Now they have, Trump wants to relate to Greenland. He wants to get portion of Greenland. He wants to get Greenland. He wants to get the control of Panama Canal, Greenland. And the Danish signed a petition relating to, okay, we want California. Let's get California. We'll take California off your hands. That was a report. That was on This Is Now Impact report. I seen that. So, signing related to a petition of a lot of signatures relating to that. California is one of the major for economical in America, but also in the world as well. But let's continue on. You have Russia has naval bases in Sudan, African countries, and you see the buildup of them naval. You got a U.S. and China naval, pretty much matchup. You know what I mean? And showing related to their military prowess. That was on the report. There's no reason for us to be building brand new nuclear weapons. We already have so many. We could destroy the world 50 times over, 100 times over. This relates to Trump. He talked to President Putin about the nuking in a very big way. The two biggest related to nuclear powers, Russia and U.S., man. I believe third would be China. You know what I mean? So this is an ABC report. Scripture talks about, let's get Proverbs 21. Because the end of the day is about, the Lord's controlling a lot of things. There was a guy on the bus, the city bus, was praying for, relating to the leadership. Praying to, about, God helping the leadership make better decisions for the collective interests of the people, man. what he don't realize is, you know, the Lord controls the hearts of men, man. You know what I mean? And he comes in that Christianity vibration. God is all love and stuff. But he don't know. Scripture talks about, think not that I come to send peace, but rather division. So that don't sound like love. So the Lord's bringing division, man. He's not bringing love, man. Think not I come to send peace on earth, but the sword. Sword is judgment, man. So the Lord is setting a certain vibration on earth. You know what I mean? And using different tools of instruments, whether person placing things to fulfill his purpose, to fulfill his will, man. The king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. And as the rivers of the water, he turneth it whither so he will. So it's like a boat with the rudder, which is the control part. So the boat is like a human being that the Lord is controlling. It's using as a example. So he's controlling that boat. So he's controlling the rudder, the movement, whether left or right, relating to that boat. So it moves in the direction that it needs to go, man. So that's how the Lord's doing relating to the king, man. And the king's heart is in the hands of the Lord. And as the rivers of the water, he turned it whatsoever. So ultimately, the Lord is controlling the hearts and the minds of the king, man. He sets some up, he sets some down, man. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? As scripture says, I believe that's in Psalm 75. You know what I mean? He set one up, he set one down again. So he controls who's in there, whether it's good or bad. So, related to that, what else we have? So Trump is doing a lot of things with the government, and really it's the people over him who control him to tell him to do certain things. That's the elites, what you call the shadow or the invisible entity that's controlling Trump and the Elon Musk like that, because they're puppets for them, man. So end of the day, they control Trump, man. Trump is a puppet, a face, just like the rest of the presidents are, man. They're a face, they're a puppet to be used to be controlled to do the will of the ones who have more power over them, man. They're just doing what they're assigned to do, man. Because the beast, which is both the Democrat and Republicans, they work on the same frequency of that beast, man. They just in opposite direction relating to their objectives or goal, man. But actually they working together oppositionally, but together, man. And on purpose, purposely orchestrated. Now we have, what else we have? For more news, this is I think this is something quick relating to news. I hope this helps. Then you have Pam Bondi being sworn in as Attorney General. This is something sure. I hope it helps. This is Zaya Wolf. Hope it helps. Shalom.